Buckshop. Well, we're always at it. Today we're working on a 2002 Hyundai Santa Fe with a 2.7 front wheel drive, two-wheel drive, however you want to call it. The issue is the brake pedal is not firm. Upon further investigation of the brake system, we found a leak on the master cylinder. Master cylinder was replaced recently, but one of the valves on the master cylinder is actually leaking. It's not a serviceable component, they're replace only, but what we found interesting is what we did was we took off the cover on the engine, the plumbing for the air filter housing, the top half of it, to gain better access to this. And if you can see, well, you don't have to see anything, but what I found interesting was there is a O-ring on this valve that's weeping, and there's no O-ring here. But why would it weep? I have no idea. It's not supposed to be serviceable. So what we did was Hyundai genuine parts. This is the part number, and here's the valve. We're going to throw that valve in, fill the brake fluid all the way back up, bleed out the entire system, and see if we can regain the firmness in the brake pedal, which is rather interesting. But wanted to share this if anybody else is experiencing the same issue on this vehicle. But you can see it was weeping off of that O-ring onto the brake line and going down the brake line up against the firewall here, which is rather interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna slap the part in and see what we get. Find it very interesting. The actual brake fluid leak was right here. It was seeping from this O-ring, and this new one here is not serviceable. So I wonder, it makes me wonder. It makes me want to shop talk to figure out why. Interesting. To provide an update, the repair went well. The purpose of this video wasn't to capture the footage of how to repair, but more or less kind of share the experience, possibly help somebody troubleshooting. And the flare nut was an 11mm, and the actual valve itself was a 22mm wrench. That was removed, installed. Brake system was bled. Just a heads up, my old school way of thinking, the farthest to the closest, this specific vehicle requires passenger rear, driver front, driver rear, passenger front. It's bizarre, but did that 3 times, kept an eye on the fluid level. Everything seems well. I'll take it for a test drive, and hope this helps somebody else out. Thanks for watching.